How good does it feel, Kyren?
Amazing. I can't believe that last final was 7 years ago.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem that long ago, but, you know, a lot has changed, especially with me and my game. So, yeah, hopefully on to bigger and better things. You know, I said to you guys before, I've had an amazing season. You know, I'm not happy to just leave it there. I want to add more to it. So, yeah, I've obviously given myself a good chance of that.
We were actually talking about the impact that wearing the World Champions badge and effect has had on you, particularly on big nights like this. Do you carry it in there? Does it really help on a night like this?
Absolutely. You know, without sounding cocky, you feel like the man. Like, because the World Champion doesn't get any better than that. So you go into events now and you just feel like the top dog. It doesn't matter what else has gone on. You just feel like $1 million. So, yeah, I use it to my advantage.
It was a real scrappy frame, and then after that, you only let Judd score 15 points. Was that being world champion? Was that you found a gear? Is that what being world champion gives you? That to find a gear and be able to sort of go ahead and win matches like this?
I think so, and you know, great champions like Judd, they'll sort of smell if you're kind of not fancying it and you start turning shots down. And I just thought, just be aggressive, get on your toes, you know, try and score, take on the odd little risky shot, and just show you're here to win.
Could you sense it from Judd? Could you sense it? Because I looking at the body language of both players tonight, I thought you looked more up for it than Judd. I don't know if you could sense anything. He looked more under pressure than you, put it that way.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, a lot's been made of his season, and obviously he's broken a new record of earning the most amount of money on tour, so he'd have gone into that in his own mind as a big favourite. But to me, I always fancy it. Like I said to you before, you wipe the slate clean when you play a match in the Masters. For me, everybody's so good, so you all start from scratch and just kick on.
There was that black that Judd tried to cut back. You know, I wonder, you were sitting there. It seemed like it was a sort of it was a big shot to take on.
Yeah.
You're sitting in the chair. You'd have known how thin it was.
Yeah.
Were you going, yeah, go for it or not? What were you
thinking,
hoping?
Don't go for it. Don't go for it. He's potted an amazing
Fantastic red.
I didn't even think. I thought he was trying to play a dump shot and leave me in the yellow jaws, because I don't think the red would have went to the middle. He's nailed it, and I'm thinking, just please travel, travel, travel. And it landed low. And I suppose if he dribbles in behind the black, I'm off one cushion and it's a nothing shot. So, yeah, if it goes in, it becomes the right shot.
Yeah,
obviously,
exactly.
It didn't, and then it becomes the wrong shot. So, yeah, obviously, I think I would have gone for it.
Look, it was a really strange night, actually, because when you came back after the interval, obviously having gone 2-0 up, it's 2 frames apiece. We get to frame 5, and suddenly, I think you probably wanted to burn the yellow ball by the end of that one.
No.
It was an absolute monstrous frame, wasn't it?
Yeah, I just wanted to land on the cushion off of the black and cue the yellow, because at least if I pop the yellow and just leave even a hard shot on the green, he needs them all to tie. So I'm thinking, you know, if you land nice on the yellow, at least if you kind of pop that, leave the white near the middle bag, OK, you got a smelly green, but there's a little bit of pressure off because it's not a do-or-die shot. Then I've left it with the rest, and I thought, oh, no, like, this is horrible, because I've got to screw it out now. And obviously butchered it, and then it was just, I just couldn't get off the 2 cushions. Because the cloth's new, the slide is totally different, so I was just misjudging it all the time.
Well, you certainly got the best laugh of the night, actually. A great reaction with the crowd, Kyren. But look, there's unfinished business with this Masters tournament. I know it's painful memories against Mark Allen 7 years ago, but how better equipped do you think you are to face Sean tomorrow, all of these years later?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Obviously, you know, he's had a fantastic week. You know, should have had, I'm going to try and rub salt into the wound, should have had 2 147s, so poor from him, really. But no, it's a battle of Northamptonshire. We've both grown up in the same area, both had a lot of influence from Peter Ebdon, who's here with Sean. But yeah, obviously, you know, since turning world champion, I've won the Irish, I've won the Xi'an Grand Prix, semi-finals of the UK Championships, and now a final in the Masters. So not doing too bad.
Well, when he came in here the last time, when he nearly got that 147, he called himself an idiot, and you called him a wally, but he ain't a wally anymore. And the two of you, it's going to be a wonderful final, I suspect. He's in such great form. You've played him when he's been on fire before. How do you cope with a man like that when he's in form, Kyren?
I've just got to focus on my own game. I think the beauty for me is I can kind of mix it. I can do all sorts of kind of styles. I can play quick, I can score heavy, I can kind of make a dogged frame and play a bit like some of the great match players. I don't want to mention any names, but yeah, you know, I've learned a lot from playing people like Peter day in, day out. And yeah, he's taught me a lot. So sometimes you just have to sort of ride the storm because it's not going to be perfect snooker all of the time. And, you know, I'm prepared for the battle.
Kyren, we can't wait to see you in this final tomorrow. The fan club's here, Bailey, Finlay, Sophie, the whole gang is here. We're looking forward to that. Thank you so much for popping up to chat to us this evening. And we will get you out there on the bays at 1 o'clock, and we'll be on the air on BBC.